Hello. Been a little while, but I am so happy to be back, especially with this very, very special episode. Um, yeah, if you can't tell what's going on already, the girls in the box are gonna have to fight it out. I'm very excited to see what happens. So, I will introduce the cast. Is this a little loud? This might be a little loud. All the music today is by Mewmore. Check them out, they're amazing. Love their remixes. And I got YouTube Premium just to have no ads. Okay. District 1 will be Disco Medusa and Bang Bang. District 2, Mewmore and Allure. District 3, Boulevard and Bliss. District 4, Sativa and Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots. District 5, Soft Serve and Mothership. District 6, Miss Egg, because she never hatched. And Abby Delight. District 7, Dakota and Gaggy. District 8, Archipela and Morning. District 9, Ozempic and Oasis. District 10, Brisk and Estival. District 11, Sharpie and Evangeline. And finally, District 12, Tsubasa and Juliana. I'm very excited to see where this goes because I don't even know how this Hunger Games simulator really works. Like, is there only gonna be one winner, or if two survivors from the same district live, are they both winners? I don't know. But what I have decided is that whoever wins this will be considered champions among the 6 winners we brought to the Elite Four. So, you girls have one more shot at fame. Now, I really hope this works because I don't want to have to redo all of this. Let's see. Oh, let me hide my taskbar. Okay. Go away. Go away. Okay. Let's go. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. And keep in mind, everyone, this is reality TV, okay? This is not real. The girls are not dying. This is... It's all for fun, you know? If one of the girls gets stabbed through the heart, don't worry, they lived, okay? So, Miss Egg's nickname is Sunny, because she's a Volcarona, and also like a sunny side up, you know? So Sunny snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Okay. Disco Medusa runs away from the cornucopia. Oasis runs away from the cornucopia. With what legs? I don't know. Evangeline runs away from the cornucopia. Bang Bang grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Soft Serve and Tsubasa fight for a bag. Soft Serve gives up and retreats. Okay. Okay. Tsubasa is already starting a little fight. Okay. Allure, Juliana, and Sativa work together to get as many supplies as possible. So we already see some alliances happening. Interesting. I thought these girls would be at each other's throats, but we already have a team of 3 appearing. Wow. Mewmore retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Well, she is a fish, so that kind of fits. Gaggy retrieves a trident as well. Interesting. Ozempic runs away from the cornucopia. You know, probably should have added like custom events in here where they like use hyper beam and kill someone, but you know, hindsight, you know? Brisk grabs a shovel. She will be hiding bodies. Abby Delight runs away. Pella clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Oh, okay. Dakota also runs away from the cornucopia. Morning runs away instead of flying for some reason. Bliss runs into the cornucopia and hides. She's just so petite that nobody notices her in there. She's actually hiding in a backpack. Okay. Boulevard runs away. Estival runs away. Sharpie rips a mace out of Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots' hands. Okay. Arya thought she'd be safe with a weapon, but Sharpie proved her wrong. Mothership runs away. So all the girls are still alive. No one has fallen yet. Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots thinks about home. Route 3, where we found her, I believe. That patch of grass. Morning constructs a shack. She doesn't have opposable thumbs, but she does it anyways. Disco Medusa runs away from Mau Mau. The water girls are already trying to establish who is the best, and it looks like Mau Mau is winning. Tsubasa receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Okay, so we're already playing favorites. Whoever did that, thank you. Bliss, Sunny, Evangeline, and Mothership track down and kill Estival. That is our first fallen girl. I'm so sorry, Estival. What a hassle to live in a castle as big and grand as you. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you. You just came in time to see Estival the Deerling has been killed by Bliss, Sunny, Evangeline, and Mothership. Hey, what? Thanks. Well, I salute you, Estival. You had a good run. Abby Delight thinks about home. Where's her home? I already forgot. I think it's right before the... Not the autocorrect. Yeah, cancel autocorrect. I think Abby Delight's home is right before Victory Road, if I remember correctly. Soft Serve injures herself. Okay. She's not dead yet, though. She's still in the running. Allure receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Was that you, oh my dear? Did you give Allure fresh food? Thank you. Pella stalks Sharpie. Dakota receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. This is all you, oh my dear. Thank you for your contribution. I'm really seeing your favorites. You apparently like Allure and Dakota. Oasis chases Gaggy. This giant legendary white dragon is being chased by a cactus with no legs. And I really think that says something. Brisk injures herself. Juliana travels to higher ground. Very smart, Juliana. Bang Bang receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. You just gave this flying squirrel a hatchet, oh my dear. Thank you. Boulevard defeats Sativa in a fight, but spares her life. Wow. Boulevard. Really showing your humanity in this challenge. Ozempic discovers a cave. Proceed. Everyone say goodbye to Estival. We will miss you. What are these names? What's wrong with their names? Do you not like Ozempic? Proceed. Bang Bang, Juliana, Mothership, and Sharpie tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Morning climbs a tree to rest. She is a bird. Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots and Disco Medusa hold hands. We're already seeing sapphicness in this challenge. Abby Delight quietly hums. Mewmore sees a fire, but stays hidden. What is what name? Which one? Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots? Boulevard, Oasis, and Ozempic sleep in shifts. Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots. That is her name. That's it. Well, yes. Well, yes, oh my dear. Okay, we already see a new team of 3. Sunny and Dakota run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Okay. Pella tries to treat her infection. Pella, you better get that sorted out. Evangeline loses sight of where she is. Now, I don't know if this is geographically or internally, but either way, I'm praying for the best for you, Evangeline. You seen that Alaska video coming up with drag names? I have not. Sativa, Brisk, Allure, and Soft Serve sleep in shifts. So now a team of 4 is here. Okay. Tsubasa and Bliss sleep in shifts. Gaggy thinks about winning. And I really think that says something, that she's the only girl in this competition who was thinking about winning. Allure camouflages herself in the bushes. How she does that as a candle lit on fire? I don't know, but I think that really says something that she can do that. Sativa and Brisk split up to search for resources. Evangeline goes hunting. She's on the prowl. Sunny attacks Mewmore, but Dakota protects her, killing Sunny. Sunny, aka Miss Egg, is out of the fight. Now, I don't even know if in this challenge she is hatched from that egg, but either way, she has been fried. Soft Serve receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ozempic travels to higher ground. Pella stalks Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots. Munty Color T-Boots. Gaggy constructs a shack. Bang Bang searches for firewood. Disco Medusa tries to sleep through the entire day. Abby Delight explores the arena. Boulevard receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. There are many girls in this competition now running around with hatchets. Bliss is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Tsubasa searches for a water source. She is a water type. I don't know what is going through her head, but good for her. Mothership, Juliana, Morning, and Sharpie raid Oasis's camp while she is hunting. Wow. Oasis just got attacked by 4 people. Say goodbye to Miss Egg. You did well. Mewmore tries to treat her infection. Bang Bang thinks about home. Now, I don't remember quite exactly where her home is, but I know it was in a rustling patch of grass. Soft Serve tends to Allure's wounds. I'm also sensing something sapphic here. Abby Delight cries herself to sleep. Now, this I can relate to as producer. Morning stays awake all night. Also can relate to that. Pella starts a fire. Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots cries herself to sleep as well. Bliss stays awake all night as well. Dakota and Gaggy sleep in shifts, and we know these two are a team. They were teaming on day 1, I believe. Tsubasa and Evangeline sleep in shifts. Sativa, Oasis, Ozempic, and Boulevard tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Sharpie is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Mothership, Brisk, and Juliana discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Disco Medusa dies trying to escape the arena. Wow. She didn't want to be a part of this. She didn't want to be here. She couldn't handle the pressure of it. Take 3. Juliana, Sativa, Pella, Evangeline, and Tsubasa hunt for other tributes. A group of 5 now. Abby Delight runs away from Oasis. Oasis seems to be chasing many people in this competition despite having no legs. Ozempic explores the arena. Gaggy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Allure discovers a cave. Morning picks flowers. Aria Cunty Mother T-Boots receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bang Bang receives another hatchet from an unknown sponsor. She has 2 hatchets now. Sharpie discovers a river. Boulevard severely injures Mewmore, but puts her out of her misery. Both water girlies have been eliminated from the competition. Wow. You're rooting for Aria? Interesting. There is one more water girl, but she's not a fish like the other 2. Both Disco Medusa and Mewmore, our fish girls, are gone. Dakota makes a wooden spear. She has 2 horns, but I guess she wanted a spear as well. How is she going to use it without opposable thumbs? Who knows? Mothership goes hunting. Bliss constructs a shack. Brisk tries to spear fish with a trident. Soft Serve picks flowers. Wow. Goodbye, Disco Medusa and Mewmore. Oasis and Brisk tell stories about themselves to each other. Tsubasa tries to sing herself to sleep. Pella thinks about winning. Now we see a second girl is thinking about winning. It is Pella and Gaggy who are trying to make it to the end. Bang Bang climbs a tree to rest. Juliana screams for help. Dakota destroys Sativa's supplies while she is sleeping. Soft Serve throws a knife into Bliss's head. I'm sorry, Bliss, you just got soft served. Morning and Abby Delight run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Yeah, that was very aggressive Soft Serve, but it's good for the numbers for this production. Ozempic is awoken by nightmares. Gaggy thinks about winning again. Okay, so Gaggy said, Pella, you're gonna start thinking about winning, I'm gonna start thinking about winning twice as hard. And Evangeline stays awake all night. Mothership passes out from exhaustion. Allure receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Boulevard bashes Sharpie's head in with a mace. I'm sorry, Sharpie. You just got squashed like a bug. Aria Cunty Mother T-Boots receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Yeah, maybe I should have made these less aggressive and put in my own ones. But too late, so I guess, you know... It's fun? Okay. Day 4. Juliana, Bang Bang, Aria Cunty Mother T-Boots, and Oasis raid Brisk's camp while she's hunting. You rooting for Gaggy and Aria? Interesting. Ozempic is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Sativa travels to higher ground. Allure falls into a frozen lake and drowns. She is a fire type. Abby Delight, Morning, Dakota, and Mothership hunt for other tributes. Gaggy sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Tsubasa tries to sleep through the entire day. Boulevard tries to spearfish with a trident. Pella bashes Evangeline's head against a rock several times. Soft Serve explores the arena. 4 tributes have fallen this day. Please say goodbye to Bliss, Sharpie, Allure, and Evangeline. Oh my dear, didn't you named Evangeline, didn't you? That is your child. She has fallen. I think you did. Maybe I'm wrong. Gaggy looks at the night sky. Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots quietly hums. Ozempic and Dakota hold hands. Again, something sapphic is happening. Tsubasa goes to sleep. Juliana sets up camp for the night. Boulevard starts a fire. Pella cries herself to sleep after she just brutally put down her sister Evangeline. Bang Bang destroys morning supplies while she is asleep. Soft Serve and Brisk sleep in shifts. Sativa receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Abby Delight attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Mothership receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. And Oasis stays awake all night. Day 5. Morning tries to spearfish with a trident. Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots and Dakota split up to search for resources. Sativa, Mothership, and Brisk hunt for other tributes. Oasis diverts Boulevard's attention and runs away. Oasis and her running. She is always running, whether it's chasing or running away. With what legs, I ask? Abidolite scares Gaggy off. I think it says something that this little bird wearing a diaper has just scared this giant dragon away. Juliana overhears Soft Serve and Bang Bang talking in the distance. Tsubasa and Pella hunt for other tributes. Ozempic discovers a cave. Everyone survived this day. I can see everyone's status. What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Wow, District 2 is completely out, as well as District 11. Although Evangeline did get 1 kill. Now, looking at these stats, we see that Boulevard is actually in the lead for most kills. Now, her teammate is gone, but she also did get 1 kill. So District 3 as a whole is at 3 kills. I think everyone should be aware of Boulevard right now. Okay. Pella, Tsubasa, Mothership, and Gaggy sleep in shifts. Abby Delight lets Brisk into her shelter. Dakota and Morning hold hands. Now, I think Dakota was holding hands with someone else earlier. So, I think there's some cheating going on here. Dakota! Wow. Ozempic starts a fire. Sativa and Soft Serve talk about the tributes still alive. Boulevard receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Juliana and Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Oasis and Bang Bang sleep in shifts. Day 6. Boulevard collects fruit from a tree. Bang Bang picks flowers. Dakota scares Oasis off. Look at her running away again. Pella questions her sanity. Ozempic hunts for other tributes. Abby Delight sprains her ankle while running away from Sativa. Morning chases Arya Cunty Mother T-Boots. Tsubasa runs away from Gaggy. Soft Serve forces Juliana to kill Brisk or Mothership. She decides to kill Mothership. Oh my god. Juliana, who has been passive this entire competition, and Soft Serve, who had just stabbed Bliss in the head, forces another girl to commit the same crime. Wow, we're really starting to see who is stepping out as the fiercest in this competition. I think right now Soft Serve is the mean girl of this competition. Everyone say goodbye to Mothership. Now, Mothership was on Soft Serve's team. Soft Serve forced Juliana to kill her own teammate. Wow. That is insane. She did. She didn't. She doesn't need friends. They disappoint her. I think everyone now needs to be aware of Soft Serve. She is out for blood. She doesn't care whose it is. And Juliana, I feel for her, forced to have one kill under her belt when she was passive this entire time. But now we see that District 9 and District 4 are both the passive teams now. They haven't done anything. Okay. Oasis receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ariakanti Mother T-Boots tries to treat her infection. Soft Serve, Gaggy, and Bang Bang sleep in shifts. Now, I don't know how these two trust Soft Serve to be on watch while they are asleep, but I guess they are fearless. Morning tends to hurt wounds. I think I have Morning set as a guy because it's an male and present, but I'm saying her in the gay way. Tsubasa sets up camp for the night. Ozempic passes out from exhaustion. That's what happens when you don't eat. Pella, Sativa, Dakota, and Brisk tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Abby Delight loses sight of where she is. Boulevard destroys Juliana's supplies while she is asleep. Tsubasa collects fruit from a tree. Brisk receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Soft Serve explores the arena. Bang Bang practices her archery. Ariakanti Mother T-Boots questions her sanity. Abby Delight makes a wooden spear. Gaggy makes a slingshot. Ozempic constructs a shack. Morning spears Oasis in the abdomen. Oasis, you ran and ran and ran, but you could not outrun. Morning. Sativa receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Boulevard, Juliana, Dakota, and Pella hunt for other tributes. Wow. I was kind of rooting for Oasis. She was the comedy of this challenge. Everything she did was always running. Running and running when she had no legs to do so with. And I really enjoyed that. Okay. Now both the birds, District 8, the District of the Birds, both have one kill. She was the comedy girl, yeah, she was. Interesting. This is the only team right now who has both alive, who both have a kill. These birds are out for blood. Brisk stays awake all night. Soft Serve starts a fire. Tsubasa is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. You feel like Arya is letting her inner saboteur win her over. Interesting. Abby Delight and Bang Bang huddle for warmth. Sapphic. Boulevard receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Juliana questions her sanity after being forced to murder someone. I would too. Dakota tends to Arya Kunti Mother T-Boots' wounds. Now, I think these two were being kind of sapphic at the start, but then Dakota turned around and wanted to cuddle with Morning. So, like, Dakota, now you're back with Arya? Like, I think you need to make up your mind. Morning, Gaggy, Ozempic, and Sativa and Pella sleep in shifts. Gaggy searches for a water source. Abby Delight sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Bang Bang searches for firewood. Dakota makes a wooden spear. I think this is her second spear. Soft Serve practices her archery. She is dangerous. Pella tends to Morning's wounds. These two are the bird team. We see them collaborating. Juliana explores the arena. The little fucking ghost. This is not a ghost, it's an ice cream cone. But I like that interpretation, thank you. Even worse. Ozempic, Boulevard, and Tsubasa hunt for other tributes. Brisk attacks Sativa, but she manages to escape. I think Brisk already attacked Sativa way earlier, but spared her life. Sativa is taking L on L this challenge. Arya Kunti Mother T-Boots discovers a river. Acid rain pours down on the arena. This is an arena event. Things are getting dire. Ozempic is unable to find shelter and dies. Boulevard injures Gaggy and leaves them in the rain to die. Goodbye, Gaggy. Boulevard with her third kill, I believe. Abby Delight survives. Morning survives. Bang Bang survives. Arya Kunti Mother T-Boots trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain. I think both your girls, oh my dare, have been eliminated. Wow. Tsubasa survives. Soft Serve is unable to find shelter and dies. Wow. She was on fire. And now she's in the ground. The mean girl has fallen. You are correct. Wow. Sativa injures Brisk and leaves her in the rain to die. I was just saying, Sativa, you are taking L after L from Brisk. She turned it around. Wow. And now I bet Brisk is so mad that she spared Sativa's life earlier. That's what happens. You cannot show mercy in this competition, Brisk, and I hope you understand that now. Dakota survives. Juliana survives. Pella trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain. Wow, 6 girls have fallen. Now we see District 5 is completely out. District 9 is completely out, and District 10 is also completely out. And District 4, Team Passive, no longer passive. Sativa has had her first taste of blood. And Boulevard is up to 3 kills. Team Passive has now been passed to District 1, as neither have gotten a kill. And Bang Bang is the only one left alive. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 girls remain. You're about to walk over that Boulevard. She might be the new mean girl. Morning cooks his food before putting his fire out. Abby Delight receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Dakota defeats Juliana in a fight, but spares her life. Dakota, we saw how that worked out with Brisk, and now she's dead. Tsubasa thinks about home. Sativa thinks about winning. She is the only girl left alive now that has thought about winning. She might be the underdog. Boulevard stays awake all night. Bang Bang quietly hums. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. The feast. Dakota decides not to go to the feast. Sativa, Morning, and Abby Delight get into a fight. Morning triumphantly kills them both. Sativa, I thought you were the underdog. But now, you're just 6 feet under. Tsubasa, Juliana, Bang Bang, and Boulevard team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Boulevard hunts for other tributes. Dakota attempts to climb a tree, but falls to her death. Dakota, I told you, you've made 2 spears in this challenge. With what hands to use them? Now you climb a tree? With what hands? I think this is the consequences of your own actions. Morning collects fruit from a tree. Tsubasa runs away from Juliana. They are on the same team, mind you. Bang Bang falls into a pit and dies. I'll have you know, she is able to fly. But, oh well. 4 girls have died this night. Wow. And now District 1, Team Passive, has fallen, and I think this just shows that in this competition you cannot be passive. You have to want to win. 4 girls remain. 2 being from the same team. Now Morning. Whoa. Maybe she's the new mean girl. She has just skyrocketed into kills, being tied with a Boulevard. Maybe they'll team. Who knows? Juliana and Tsubasa talk about the tributes still alive. Morning passes out from exhaustion. Boulevard questions her sanity. Morning stalks Juliana. Tsubasa sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Boulevard dies trying to escape the arena. After questioning her sanity, she could no longer live with having killed 3 fellow Unovan Girlypops. Wow. What a way to go. She did go crazy. She could not handle the pressure of it. And now it is just Morning versus District 12 of Juliana and Tsubasa. Let's see the statuses. Wow. And now I almost want to call District 12 Team Passive. Juliana only has her 1 kill because Soft Serve, I believe, forced her to kill Mothership. And now maybe, I did say you can't be passive in this competition, but maybe they are proving me wrong. Who knows? Tsubasa still hasn't gotten a kill. Maybe she'll be the exception. Let's see. Juliana is awoken by nightmares, probably of having killed someone against her will. Morning stays awake all night. Tsubasa attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Juliana scares Morning off, and Tsubasa receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Thank you, oh my dare, for all these sponsors. No one has died tonight. Night 11. Tsubasa is awoken by nightmares. Morning screams for help, and Juliana sees a fire but stays hidden. Morning throws a knife into Juliana's head. No. No. They were the 3. Morning, Juliana, Tsubasa, top 3 girls of this season. And I will let you know right now, as producer, I was so hoping Juliana would take it. I'm heartbroken. She got so close both in the main challenge and in this Hunger Games. And just trips at the final hurdle. Wow. Morning up to 4 kills. And it is a battle of the birds to see who wins. And I will say, if Juliana and Tsubasa took down Morning, they would have been considered both the victors. But now, Tsubasa, you're gonna either have to no longer be a pacifist or hope Morning somehow dies. Let's see. Tsubasa kills Morning for his supplies as revenge for her fallen sister of District 12. Tsubasa takes the victory. The winner is Tsubasa. Wow. Placements. First place, Tsubasa with 1 kill. Second place, Morning with 4 kills. Third place, Juliana with 1 kill. Now, I will say it's important to look at the top 3. So we will remember that Tsubasa, Morning, and Juliana were the top 3 girls of Hunger Games Season 1. But as the number 1 placement, Tsubasa is considered a champion, along with the 6 other girls who we took to the Elite Four in the actual game. And I guess that's it. Wow. What now? That's it. We're, I think, done with Season 1 of the Girlypoplocke. That was fun. And honestly, I'm a little heartbroken. I really wanted Juliana to win, but I think she did really good for this season. So I'm not mad. But yeah, I thought that'd go longer. You didn't expect Tsubasa to win at all? She was probably the second one I wanted to win. She made the top 3. She did, yes she did. And district placements, District 12 is in first place. And District 12 was Tsubasa and Juliana. So I think Juliana could kind of ride off the coattails and say she's a semi-winner of this season, but Tsubasa is taking it. And I suppose that's it. I don't think there's anything to do like in the actual... Let me... We can open up the game and actually congratulate her. Congratulations to Tsubasa. You are a champion of this season, along with Lily, Trans Rights, Somnia, Pussmoth, Shocking, and Nobiny. These 7 girls have proven that they are the stars of Unova. So congratulations to them. And with that, I think we will close this chapter of the Girlypoplocke. I don't think there's really much else to do. I wanted to go fight Cynthia in this game, but I don't know if I could make an episode out of that. So I think we're going to call it here. and put an end to season 1. But I'm already thinking about season 2 of the Girlypoplocke, and I'm very excited. So, I'll suppose I'll see you guys when I do that. But the stream was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. But I suppose I'll end it here. Thank you, oh my dear, for coming. This was fun, and I'm glad you liked all the killing. But yeah, I will see you guys later, I guess. Bye-bye. You lived. This was a reality TV at its peak. It was. So thank you for being here. Bye-bye.